Hey everyone, SheaBear1000 here. Today we got this central machinery 5-ton log splitter. I know guys, these are junk, but I'll talk to you about that more here in a minute. Specification: 120 volts, 60 hertz, 15 amp. Log capacity is 10-inch max, diameter, and 20.5 inches long. Ram travel is 17 inches. So let's get this unboxed, and like I said, I'll tell you about it and why we got this. Of course you know why. I mean, we're gonna split wood, but I'll explain more why I didn't get the gasoline powered one. Okay guys, so the reason I didn't get the gasoline powered one, number one, they're $1,000. Number two, we're not going to be using this that much, so a lot of times this is going to be sitting a lot. And if I forget to run it out of fuel or drain the fuel or whatever, after it sits for 4 or 5 months, the damn thing's not going to run. I'm going to have to clean the carburetor and all that. Now, if we were, like if we had a fireplace in the house or something like that, then yes, I would do that. I would get one of them. But this is just for around the house here. When we have a tree come down or a tree limb that, you know, and I need to split it up. I got all this back here. This is from that palm tree out front. To get that split up. You know, I can't swing a splitting maul anymore, guys. So, but anyway, this has a 90-day return on it, and we paid extra, which was $80 for a 1-year return. Now that 1 year don't start till after the 90 days is up on this, so we actually got 15-month warranty on it. And I got that because I know these are junk. I've seen reviews on them, but I'm hoping, you know, for all we're going to be using it for, I hope it'll be alright for that. This was $299, so it's $300. Okay. But yeah, that's just for stuff around here. Like I said, if I get a really good one, it's going to set a lot. Because once this is all, I'm going to try to get most of this done this weekend. Once this is all done, you know, this is going to be setting until, you know, we get something else come down. We got our user manual here, a lever, looks like a copper crush washer. And then we got the item here, which I'm not going to try to lift out. I'm just going to cut the box. And we got this at Harbor Freight. I don't know if I said that, but we got it at Harbor Freight. Could have ordered one online for $20 cheaper, but if I have a problem, how am I going to send it back? Box it up every time and send it to them and wait on another one to come. This way, I can drive 18 minutes and take it back if we have a problem. There it is. So yeah, they're not that great. I get it. I know. But still, when you need something, you need it, you know? I mean, I could buy a used one on Marketplace, but hell, I mean, they look like crap. Needs carburetor cleaned. If that's all it needed, they wouldn't be selling it. They would clean the carburetor or have somebody clean it and go on about their day. So, you know, no, I'm not into that. And, you know, they're $400 and $500. This is $300. So, okay, let me move you back here a little bit. I hope you're recording. Yeah, you're recording. All right. Now, let me see. I mean, I'm not even supposed to be lifting these logs, but I'm not gonna pay somebody to come in and do that kind of thing, you know? It's a waste of money. If I can still do a little bit at a time, I'll be all right. Doctors tell me don't do anything, pretty much. They even said no exercise, don't walk through Walmart, get a cart, you know. But I do what I can, you know. I mean, I just got shocked. Alright. So I'm going to pull this forward, and then I'm just going to slide this off of the trailer. So hang with me for a minute. Still gonna have to lift it up out of that somehow. You got somebody want to get on that end over there for me, and I'll get the heavy. Never mind, I'll get it. All right. Now, yeah, there's some weight. I don't know what it weighs, guys, but it's pretty heavy. There's some weight here. All right, sorry. Okay. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably make some kind of handle that I can hook on the back of the tractor with and pull it around when I need to. So, as always, guys, I do read manuals and stuff. So, and we're going to try it out. See if there's anything I need to know. And I know a lot of guys complain about the way this works and all that stuff. And there's where the handle goes. Because you got to push the handle and push a button at the same time. Everybody hates that. I do too. But it is what it is. But let me go ahead and read through that. Make sure there's nothing I need to do or disconnect or connect or whatever. Shouldn't be. So I'll be back with you once I read that. And then we'll get it plugged in and we'll try to split a couple logs. Okay, so the first thing it tells you to do is put the handle on here. Then it tells you to check the fluid to take the handle back off. Why not just leave the handle off until after you check the fluid? So let's check the fluid. And in order to do that, we've got to stand it up on its hind feet like that. And there is a dipstick on here. It tells you on here too how to do it. Right here on the side. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but right there. I'm going to have to get a wrench because I'm going to have to remove this vent plug because we got to bleed the air out of it. So let me go get a wrench. And we'll take that plug out. But I want to check it first. Where's the... Maybe it's the whole thing. I don't know. Let me check that again. I got to get a wrench anyway. You guys aren't seeing much, but anyway, there, we got to take that plug out of it. So let me get a wrench. Okay, so this is the dipstick. It's 3/4. It says to use the like Allen wrench or hex wrench or whatever, but this is 3/4. I'll wipe this off. How can something be so rusty sitting in oil? So it needs, there's a line here and a line here. Needs to be in between them two lines. And it looks to be, it's hard to see it, but it looks to be like it's between them two lines. Over here on the other side is the is where we're going to prime it, the vent plug. Alright, so it's right there where the tag is. Right there's the vent plug. So what we got to do now is we got to set it back down, and they want you to do this every time. And every 100 hours they suggest you change the fluid in that. So now let's bring you up here. Okay. Okay, so we're going to take that plug out here in just a second. First, they want you to plug it in. Because we got to bleed the air out of it. So we're plugged in. We got to take this out. And then you got to hold the switch with one hand and operate the lever with your other hand. I don't like that either. Too many people doing stupid things, they get hurt, and then the people that do stuff the right way has to pay for it, make it harder on us. Okay, now we're going to screw our handle on here. Now, we're just going to bump this. We're going to hold the switch on and bump the handle. Several times. So, I did that. That should be good. It says to loosen this before use. It said to retighten it. This says to loosen it before you use it. Let me check it again. So, something I don't like about that. Yeah, you got to loosen that. You got to loosen it 5 complete turns before you use it. Now, vibrations and stuff tell me that eventually that thing's going to fall out and you're going to lose it. Stupid. They could put a check valve in there or something, but no. $300, what do you want? I want something that's going to be functional. Alright, let me go loosen that 5 complete turns, and then let's see if it'll split a piece of wood. And I'll show you how the controls work on this. Okay, so it is loosened 5 complete turns. Look how loose that is. I mean, I'm going to lose, I know I'm going to lose that. That's stupid. Alright, let me get you down here. Right here, this button, you press it, that turns the motor on, and this is the button you push down to go forward with it. So, I'll show you real quick. It is two-handed, it does tell you that, but still it's... Okay, for some reason I hit record and shut you off. So we're going to, over here, we're going to push our button in, push that down. You can see the top moving. It does come back on its own. So let me put a log in here and let's see if we can split something with it. See if I can get you an angle to where you can see something maybe. Again, outside, you know, it's lighting sucks. Well, I just showed you how the handle works, so you get the idea there. Okay, let me throw a log on here. Now these will split like nothing. So, here we go. Again, this is palm tree here. It's not good for anything but maybe bonfires. Alright, let's try a piece of oak. Alright, we got a nice seasoned piece of oak here. I was up against my trailer there. I think you can still see it. I wish it would go up farther than that. You know, almost clear up to the end. I don't know if there's an adjustment. Didn't say anything about it. See, it's still got, you know, that much in there. I want it to go clear up here to where it almost touches it. But I'll see if I can, I don't know, maybe adjust these or something. I don't know. We'll see. But, alright guys, there that is. I'll set you up. I'll speed you up, and we'll split a couple of these logs. Okay guys, so there you go. Harbor Freight. See, I don't like that you got to bend down like that. Man, I'm sitting on a camping chair. That's already hurt my back that little bit. Because they don't want, you know, they don't want the switch running all the time. If I put my own switch on there, then you know it's going to void the warranty. But man, that kills my back. How do they expect somebody to run this thing, you know? But anyway, there it is, 300 bucks. $80 with the 1 year replacement thing. So, but yeah, I might do something about that. I might just wire it direct where when I plug it in, it's on. You know, that way I can switch the wires back if I have to take it back. Because that's, man, that's hell on my back. So I'll split a couple more pieces as you're going out for the outro. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. Shea Bear, the Myth, the Man, the Legend. I'm gone for now. Woo! I'm really sweating out that 151 and Coke I had at lunchtime. So, but we'll see you guys in the next one. Maybe I'll split some more wood for you this weekend. We'll see. But until then, everyone stay safe and enjoy yourself.